everyone, so it's the 26th of April, it's just before 8 o'clock in the morning, and today is the first day of my final exams, my final university exams. So how it works is I've got 5 exams over the next 2 weeks, and they open up at 8 in the morning, and then we have 12 hours to do them, need to submit them by 8 p.m. At the latest, so any time in that window. And hopefully, obviously, it doesn't last me until, I don't need until 8 o'clock in the evening to do it. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. It's very strange being in your room, being home after we've been home for a year. Like last year the exams were online, but it was more exciting, if that makes sense, because it was something completely new. Which today we're actually, like, we knew it was going to be like this. So anyway, I'm going to go and see how it goes. I've got another 10 minutes to eat my breakfast. I've just got some yogurt and oats. So yeah, I've got 10 minutes to go until the exam starts. So I'm just going to eat my breakfast and then open up the exam, cross my fingers that the questions are good, and then just get cracking. And I will probably catch up with you sometime later on in the day. Woohoo! Okay, so that was a bit of a fail last night, or yesterday in general. I started the exam. It was a bit of a nightmare. Questions were suboptimal. So I kind of just spent all day doing that, and then once I submitted I just completely forgot to pick up the camera and film again. Anyway, so it's the next day, onwards and upwards, 4 down, 1 down, 4 to go, that way around unfortunately still. And I'm off to the library about 10 to 9, library opens at 9, so I'm off to the library now to have a hopefully productive day of studying. Woo! Ça va bien. Oui, j'étais dans la bibliothèque pour faire mes études parce que j'ai mon deuxième examen demain. Alors, oui, je sais ça. Oh, well, that's the excitement over for the day, I think. I'm home again for an afternoon of studying at home, but at least here I have an unlimited supply of tea, which should definitely help. I'm surprised that I managed to last that long in the library without tea and without food. I was starving. So yeah, I've had my lunch and now I'm just going to do more studying. Oh, I printed out my dissertation, the first couple of pages of my dissertation at the library. Exciting! Well, it's not. I handed it in weeks ago, but anyway, that's the front page, covered. Front cover printed that way around. But yeah, anyway, back to studying in preparation for mañana. So it's the evening time. I'm actually currently meal prepping, so I've got curry on the go, making some soup. My rice is boiling as well, just so that tomorrow during my exam, like, I have lunch, like the soup and everything ready, and I don't have to cook dinner in the evening. So I'm making a vegetable soup, and I'm making, oops, so daisy, chickpea and spinach curry. And this is my favourite part. You add like loads of fresh spinach. Or it looks like it's loads, and then it just disintegrates into nothing. I love that. There we go. that down and let it wilt away. Woo. Finished. One for me with coriander, one for Evie without coriander, and plenty of leftovers for tomorrow. Woohoo! I'm finished. 2 down, 3 to go. That was so much better, that exam, so much better than Monday's exam. It's only 1:30, so perfect time. I can go have lunch now. And yeah, then I've got the afternoon off to do more studying for Friday's exam. But I will definitely go to the beach for a beach walk. That is much needed. But yeah, I feel so much better after this exam. Workout complete. Right, now it's time to get dressed, make breakfast and start studying again. Yay. Not long left now. I really highly recommend Gary Barlow's new album. I can't remember what the whole album's called. Oh, Music Made by Humans. It's silly. It's such a good album, in my opinion at least. Anyway, I'm going to dance around the kitchen whilst I'm making breakfast. I'm making my all-time favourite breakfast. I think I mention this every single time. I'm making apple and cinnamon porridge. I've got my porridge on the go. I've got my apples, my cinnamon and everything ready. Obviously cinnamon. Lidl cinnamon is the best, by the way. I've got my crunchy almond butter, which I also highly recommend. And yeah, then I'm just going to get cracking and study for tomorrow's exam, which is my least favourite out of them all, so I'm so looking forward to it. Oh, you might be thinking, why am I sitting out in the garden? Well, turns out last week I spent almost every single day studying here, and it was so nice, it was so warm, and it really motivated me, because basically I can't be bothered to study today. And now it's actually starting to rain, and I've got my laptop here, and I kind of think I need to go back inside. I literally just came out here. I really don't want to study anymore. Today is an all-time low. Okay, so I did end up coming inside pretty much after that clip because it just started to rain, but I've actually been fairly productive now. I have been studying. I've been mainly typing things up because although I always like to write out my exam answer by hand first, obviously it'll need to be typed afterwards. So I've kind of started to, depending on like what might come up, maybe type up a few sequences already, maybe an introduction or like certain bits of extra reading that then maybe tomorrow I can just, then insert to maybe save some time, because tomorrow's exam I need to write 3 essays for. So yeah, depending on the questions, might be a bit short for time if things go belly up. So yeah, anyway, I'm doing that. I'm going to study until lunch, have lunch, and then go for a walk. Sounds like a plan. Morning! The day has arrived, and it's time for BM 4004, Advanced Cells, Molecules, Membrane, something like that. Really weird course name. Anyway, I'm up. I've had a workout to get the blood pumping, had my breakfast. It's just before 8 o'clock, so the exam's about to open. And yeah, today I have to write 3 essays. I've obviously got my 12-hour window, which hopefully I won't need, but you never know. And yeah, let's see how it goes. As always, it just depends on the questions, so let's see. So the problem with today's exam is that there's one section with 3 questions and I need to choose 1, and then section 2 with 5 questions where I need to choose 2. Section 2 is not bad. I could probably answer most of those. Problem is, section 1, I have to choose one question, and I don't want to do any of them. So, which one? Maybe I just do the others first and then decide later. Oh my god, you won't believe what happened. Basically, the university system for like accessing the exams and submitting it has sort of crashed, and I don't know if they can fix it or it's going to take forever to fix. Yada yada, I don't really know what's happened. We were getting about 50 emails in the last hour is what it felt like. And now they've extended the submission deadline for this paper to Monday. It's now Friday, Monday 8 p.m. rather than today at 8 p.m. Which means I have an extra 72 hours to do this. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing right now, because in a way I just wanted to do it and get it over with. But then on the other hand, there was that one question that was a bit like, so now I have the opportunity to spend a bit longer on that. But yeah, surprisingly, since they said that, motivation to continue has been very low. But like I said, I'm going to continue working on it for as long as I want today. And once I'm fed up, then I can go out to the beach and then continue working on it over the weekend. So it's now 7 p.m, 7:15. I'm obviously not finished, and I'm really like, so I wanted to get at least 90% done so that I really don't have to do a lot over the weekend. But I'm so tired now. I'm almost finished. I finished one, and the other two are like 70%, 75% written. And I really want to get it over with, you know, I really want to finish this and put it away and then be done with it. But yeah, I don't know if I don't think I'll be able to finish it today. Like now I'm just lost all motivation. So I think I'll just have dinner and then finish it tomorrow or on Sunday or on Monday. This is ridiculous. Anyway, right, I think I'm just gonna call it a day. So after a week of exams, the fridge was looking a little bit empty, so I decided to go to Morrison's. Morrison's isn't too far from where we live, and yeah, I just picked up some of the main essentials. We always joke that our diet basically consists of, well, oats or porridge, yogurt stuff for breakfast, soup for lunch, soup and bread, and then we have like something with loads of vegetables for dinner. So yeah, that's what I went to go and get. It's 2 p.m. on Saturday. I think I finished my exams. I went shopping this morning, and then from about 10 o'clock I've been working on this, so another 4 hours. But I think now I'm semi-happy with my answers. I've done all my diagrams and added all those in, so I'm now just going to put it away. I probably won't submit it now until Monday, because they did say that we should just hang on until, in case there's any other technical sort of glitches. So I'm just going to wait now until Monday to submit it, but I don't think I'll be doing too much more work on it, because, you know, I think eventually you just have to call it quits at some point. So yeah, so the sun's out. I'm going to go for a walk now, and then I've got some exciting cooking plans for dinner. So yeah, I've got something to look forward to. Guten Morgen, liebe Leute. So today is Sunday, and I'm really excited because today I'm going to be baking the bake-off box from April, which is called Simply the Zest. I wonder what that could be. But yeah, so I'm really excited. I've had this now for over a week or so, but I've been waiting to at least get the bulk part of exams over with. So yeah, I'm gonna bake that. As always, I will probably film a separate video on the bake-off box, so make sure you go check that out if you want to see how I make it. But yeah, I'll catch up with you later once I have done my baking. I've been making my bake-off box cake today, and in between stuff I've been doing a bit of studying for Wednesday's exam, which is the data analysis paper. I've just been doing the practice paper from last year, or not last year, but we basically get one practice paper, so that's what I've been doing. And yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. I think I got the calculations right. I got like the aim sections and stuff I had to write out. Like, I pretty much wrote what the model answer said. So yeah, I'm feeling okay about it, but yeah, I'm gonna continue doing that. I've got a couple of like course things that I could practice on as well. But yeah, there's not much, really not much you can do for this exam on Wednesday. But I'm going to study a bit more, and then I'm going to be meeting my friends, two of my friends, one household, although we're line 6 now. But yeah, we're going to meet them for a walk. So yeah. Well, following the amazing sunshine came some rain, so I'm now back and I'm absolutely soaked. But I'm back from a really fun walk. It was great catching up with Max and Lisa. I've not seen them for a while. So yeah, now it's about 3:30 or so, so I'm just going to do some more studying, do some more work, blah blah blah, hang around the house and enjoy my Sunday afternoon, which there's nothing to do. Oh, right, okay. See you manana. So it's Monday again. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, I've got a long to-do list of things to do today, so I've just been working through that. The main thing was to submit my exam, so I've just done that, and now I'm going to do a bit of work for Wednesday's exam, and just a load of other sort of admin-y things that I've put on hold, and I kind of need to do now. So yeah, it's just another manic Monday. Ooh. Yay, it's lunchtime. Okay, so I've made a really nice lentil soup. I still need to puree it, but I've also made some German Bauernbrot, which I cannot wait to eat because it's the best bread in the world. So yeah, lunchtime. Woo. For dinner, I cut up some potatoes to make chips, and my ultimate tip is to add a bit of corn flour to them because I think that makes them really nice and crispy. And then I just made a cheese sauce. The recipe for that is on my blog, so make sure you go check that out if you want to give it a try. And yeah, it just consists of making a normal bechamel sauce by melting butter, adding flour, and then adding milk. And then I add some grated cheddar cheese to that. And then my ultimate, final tip at the end is to add some of the cooking water from the cauliflower, because I think, that just adds another certain something to the sauce, which just makes it taste so much better. So it's the evening time. I actually feel really good because I managed to cross off all of my jobs on my to-do list today. I'm currently making dinner. I'm making a favourite of mine, which is cauliflower cheese sauce and chips, which my mum used to make for me when I was younger. So I'm having that for dinner, and then I'm actually going to call my mum later on. So yeah, those are the plans for the evening. Morning, it's the next day. I'm in the kitchen again, of course. Don't you think the pandemic is just eating and then trying to fill the time between meals with something else? I think that's exactly what this pandemic's turned into. But anyway, since I made Bauernbrot yesterday, I decided to have a typical German breakfast. What my dad used to want us to make this on a Sunday morning, and it's just a boiled egg, with the bread and some butter. So I know a dippy egg, I suppose, isn't like too much of a crazy concept, but yeah, I'm gonna see if it's actually dippy. If I cooked it right, my mum has it down to a T, and you know what they say, I mean, you can never get it as good as your mum does it with eggs. That is one of the few things I would agree with. Ooh, a lot of white. Oh yeah, swoops a daisy, I'm already making a mess. Dippy egg, woohoo. So despite the sun just shining into my room making it look like the morning, it's actually 6:30. Oh, now it disappeared behind a big cloud. Anyway, I've just been sort of half studying today. There's really not much you can do in preparation for the data analysis paper, so I've just been like trying to do some calculations or looking at an old practice paper, but I mean, there's really not much you can prepare for. Like, you just get the paper and do it. So I think the best strategy at this point is just to call it a day, make some dinner, have a relaxed evening, and then just go to bed, because I think tomorrow is going to take like all day maybe, so I definitely need to get a good night's sleep so that I'm ready at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning to do that. So yeah, I think dinner, chill, bed, that's the plan. Good morning! Right, it is time. Data analysis paper, here we come. Our lecturers have been sending emails wishing us good luck, which is kind of cute. So yeah, it's literally like 2 minutes to 8. So I can open up the paper in just a second and then just get started. I've got my calculator ready, and I think I'm going to do the calculations first, get them out of the way, and then crack on with the rest of the things. Bing! Better put it away my phone, eh? Treat this like a real exam. Okay, right, let's open this paper. So I think I finished my calculations for the first 2 sections. No, I actually just already moved on to the other sections. But it'll, like, just interpreting figures and stuff, it'll definitely help though that my flatmate is going to go to the library as soon as it opens. So it opens at 9, so that's in 20 minutes. And yeah, she's printing her dissertation, but she's also going to print this paper for me, just so that I can have the paper form, because it'll be much easier looking at it on paper and typing up the answers than just switching between Word documents and everything. Like, oh, because also I like to write things down, and I'm just like, I'm looking at one document, I'm writing, then I'm writing it up, like, ah, such a pain. I hate online exams. Oh. Okay, continue.
Hey buddy!
Hey Punk!
I'll bring your paper on for you.
Like you so much!
How's your exam?
Fine. It's just gonna maybe take a while. You're going in. Thank you so much.
No bother at all. Not at all. Good luck!
Grazie mille.
Are you happy with the questions?
It's not really like, you can't really be happy or not happy with it. Like, you get the data, you look at it, you write it back. Are you happy with your thing?
Oh, I've not read through it yet, but it is. I'm gonna get tired, so.
Power through, 6 more hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a Red Bull.
Yeah, I'll eat some breakfast and have a breakfast.
You can do this. Imagine not having your dissertation finished 5 hours before the deadline. Right, okay, so it's 1:30. I'm gonna have some lunch now. I've got some soup and some toast, and normally I don't really like eating in my room, but today I'm just gonna sit here and sort of crack on, just give them some thought as to what I'm gonna write next. But yeah, I'm about 65% of the way done, I'd say, so we're getting there. It's more than half, so that you know, I feel okay. Oh, right. Oh my god, I'm done. It's 7 p.m. I've been sitting here for 11 hours. Oh my god. The second part took so much longer to like write up than I thought. Because yeah, I was kind of almost finished at lunchtime. So oh my god, yeah, I'm done now. I need to get outside. I need to get some fresh air. I know it's almost dinner time and I'm starving, but I need to get out, get some fresh air, and then I'll go have dinner. But oh my god, I'm gonna sleep well tonight. I know, 6th of May, we're going to go vote. Woo!
Woo!
And Evie,
Democratic right and privilege.
I know, and Evie needs to get the bike because Evie heeft een gebroken voet, right?
Oh my gosh, this is attracting a whole new audience.
I know, right?
I don't know your fans to think I'm on my phone, but I have to book my asymptomatic COVID test.
Yeah, so we're gonna go vote and then we're gonna go get a COVID test. Like responsible adults.
What a productive use of my time.
I know, right? Okay, ready, let's go. I forget that I can't walk very quickly when I'm... Oh, look at her, hop on Joe. Now, right, voting done. Time for COVID test. Woohoo! Woohoo! We're done! Woohoo! COVID tested. So we should get our results in about an hour or so. They send you a text. So hopefully we're both COVID free, hey?
If you never see this video, it's because we're...
Exactly, it's because we're in quarantine. Okay, now that we've stuck a thingy up our nose, I think it's time to call it a day. Enough adventures for one day. Let's go home. So, following on from that really exciting morning, had a really boring afternoon. I've just been trying to study, but to be honest, there's not really much you can do for tomorrow's exam. Like, you just have to take it as it comes. But at the same time, like, I cannot just sit and do nothing. I'm too restless. I'm like, oh god, I should be studying, and I'm like, but there's nothing you can study. It's so anyway, so I've just been like flicking through notes and being like, oh, if this comes up, I could write X, Y, and Z or whatever. But essentially, I just have to see what the question is tomorrow and then do it. So although it looks like it's about to rain, I think I'm just going to go for a walk to distract myself, and then we've got a viewing with the Baking Society. So every Thursday night we always watch the Bake Off together. We're actually watching the Stand Up to Cancer ones at the moment still. So yeah, I'm going to go for a walk, then come home, then watch the Bake Off, have dinner, trying not to study because there really is no point, and then yeah, do the exam tomorrow and be done. Mad. A very, very crazy thought. Anyway, right, shoes on, let's go. Right, the day and time has come for the final exam. I'm just about to say my final university exam, maybe even like the final exam in my life ever. Crikey, well, that's not the way to think about it. Anyway, general essay paper today. We've got loads of time, 12 hours. We only have to write one essay, so I'm going to take my time choosing the question, writing down a couple of things first, and then I think because we've got so much time, not writing too much is going to be the main challenge. So I think I will like time myself once I've started writing, like give myself like a limit. Maybe probably write it out by hand first and then I'll type it up. And yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, exciting. These 2 weeks somehow, like, although they were a bit of a drag, at the same time, it's also flown by. Like, how is it already 2 weeks since we started exams, and how is this already the last one? Anyway, we're not going to think about that. We're just going to do it. Crack on. Another 4 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Oh, exciting. Wow, so I've managed to agonise over questions for half an hour. And out of like 34 questions, there's like literally 1 or 2 that I was like, maybe. So we'll have to do one of them. So I think I've decided now on my questions. I'm going to just take a few notes And then, because the sun's shining, maybe I move outside actually to do this exam, because that's where I did all my studying the other week. And it was so nice. So I'm kind of tempted to go outside and finish my exam outside. So I think I'll just take some notes, and then once I've kind of decided what to write, I'll go outside, write it, type it up, done. That's the plan. Let's do this. Move to the garden. Ooh. It's 10:30 and about half of the way through, maybe 3/4 even. 3/4 of the way through the essay, and then I obviously need to proofread. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm liking where this is going. So I've had to come back inside because it started raining, but it's 1 o'clock and I am finished. I'm okay with my answer. I don't know, what else I would do. Also, it's quite long already, so I don't really want to add stuff. So yeah, I think I'm going to submit now. Very weird feeling, and it's probably going to be super anticlimactic, but yeah. So it's 13:03 on the 7th of May 2021. Here goes my last exam. It's gone! Oh my god, woo! Now what? Oh, I'm finished. Oh my god, this is mad. Okay. University's over? Crikey. Right. What do I do now? Call my family or something. So, I'll face it. I'm finished!
Hi. Have you finished?
I'm finished!
So Melissa joined there that you can tell us both at the same time.
I'm
Well done.
finished!
Hold on. I'm gonna leave and join on my computer, and then I've got you two.
Okay, so it's a little bit later. I've got my family. We had some lunch. Evie and I are going to head out to the beach now for a walk because the sun's shining again. And yeah. Anyway, that's been 2 intense weeks of exams, of studying. So yeah, I think I deserve a break over the weekend. And then I will start again on Monday.